Hello, friends. It's me, Garrett. We're doing something different today. I'm in a Touhou mood. So either every Thursday or every other Thursday. I don't know what the release schedule's gonna be. We're gonna play a couple Touhou games. So yeah. So I'm gonna just do like one playthrough, see how that goes. And then it's going to be nice and embarrassing when I fail. Do a single playthrough, redo stages that I failed on in practice mode. And yeah, let's go. I might not be able to look at the chat as much, because, shmup. But, yeah, so, we're starting with the first Windows game, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. This is the one a lot of people would be familiar with some of the cast of. Got so on the side of the screen here, I've got Raymu and Marisa. I'm gonna keep updating them every game. Hello, G, welcome. So, what the hell is this? Oh, this is the best game series ever. But so I've been doing a couple practice runs lately, and there is about maybe just to be generous, maybe like 60% chance that I'll be able to beat this without continuing, because this game ended up being easier than I remembered. Probably because this is the bullet hell one, the bullet hell with the good music. Though I will say the stage 1 theme here is probably one of the weaker themes in the game. It's still pretty jamming though. But yeah, stage 1's not very difficult. As you can see, the character art is less than amazing. Zune didn't really start learning how to draw until like the 13th game probably. Even that's a little questionable. So because this is the first Windows game, there's some nice quality of life things that haven't been added yet. There are patches that you can use to put them back in. So like there's a patch that makes your hitbox visible, which is a thing in every other game in the series, but not in this one. But you can kind of live without it. Okay. But good graphic. I mean, like the graphics are generally pretty decent. You'll see. So when we get to the second game of this stream, you'll see that the background art starts looking a lot nicer. Is there a game where you play Funny Maid Girl 2D pixel style? Yeah, Touhou Luna Nights. That's where you play as Sakuya, I believe. I haven't played that one myself. That's one of the fan games. Basically 95% of Touhou stuff is fanin, but I've heard that one's pretty fun. And yeah, that character is going to be the stage 5 boss of this game. She's pretty tricky, so expect to see me use a lot of bombs on that one. Yeah, maybe I'll play. Maybe I can play that in this time slot after I play through all the main series games. But I don't know if this is gonna be a permanent time slot on the channel. This I was in the mood. I was like talking about it a little bit during the Bloodborne stream. And like, you know what the hell? Let's do it. Like Touhou 18 came out, Touhou Lost Word came out, and I'm just really enjoying the hell out of both of them. So might as well just dig into the series. Plus, I've mostly been playing a lot of the newer games lately. Like, I haven't touched the early Windows ones in ages. Mostly because they are absolutely not optimized for like modern computers and their nice bigger screens. Like to be able to play this, I have to play it windowed, and it's like basically microscopic compared to, you know, the amount of detail you have to look at on the screen at any given moment. So to be able to like actually see it, I'm actually just playing off the OBS preview, which I was able to stretch out. The old games did not give you the ability to change the window size. So here's a theme y'all might have heard before. This one is pretty popular. This one got remixed a lot. There are tons of remixes of songs from this game in every game. But there's a reason people like this music so much. Because it's very good. But yeah, we're still early in the game, so it's not going to be too hard yet. I can probably get to at least stage 4 before dying or bombing once. Maybe a slight mess up in stage 3. That one's a little bit trickier. But often I find that in these games, stage 4 tends to be a bit of a difficulty spike. I know when I first started playing this game, God, I've been playing these games since like mid-high school. When I first started playing it, I was stuck doing practice mode for stage 4 for ages. But yeah, so this is Cyrno's fun attack. Or sorry, well actually her name is pronounced Cyrno, but I've gotten so used to saying Cyrno. She freezes stuff. She's an ice fairy. She's known for being very dumb, but she's also the strongest, if you ask her. This I believe this is the last one. Yep. I want to say in hard mode she has one more attack after that. Okay. Stage 3. So this stage theme people like a lot. You'll probably find me saying that about a lot of songs from these games, but I find that on average throughout the series, Stage 3's stage theme is a little bit, always end up being better than the boss theme, with a couple of exceptions probably. I'll have to think about it a little bit. As we're revisiting these, I'll reform some of my opinions. You guys can form your opinions on them, and then if they don't align with mine, then they're incorrect. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. Okay, that sound effect implies I got a 1-up. Later games in the series kind of strayed away from points-based 1-ups, and I'm not really sure why. They kind of designated 1-ups to being like pieces you collect throughout the game. Also, from the... Well, I stream 2 per stream. That's the plan for now. Touhou 15 is probably going to be its own stream because, well, you'll see why. That one's very difficult and has a mode that lets you have checkpoints. Oh, I almost died there. But I'm at least going to play through all of the main games. There are some spin-offs in terms of officially released ones that I have yet to play. There's a bunch of fighting games too, which I might play at least one of those. Oh, dang it. Okay. Distracted by talking. Oh well. The fighting games are very fun. But there's kind of like 2 eras of the fighting games. Like the, oh god, wow. I should not have died there. The older fighting games kind of work a lot more like conventional fighters in terms of how they control, with having like quarter circles and whatnots as the inputs. And the newer ones tend to be a lot more simple, their controls. Those are the only ones I'm like half decent at just playing at all. Even then, I'm not very good at them. I'm very bad at fighting games, despite the fact that I kind of like them a lot. Okay. Wow. I was standing in the wrong spot there. But yeah, I think you can do if you manage to get the timing just right, you can use a bomb as you're dying. As you'll see, I'll probably try to get the timing and then fail. But otherwise, your bombs you should be using them prematurely if you're afraid of getting the death bomb timing right. Actually, fun thing is on my old computer, back when I still was using a laptop, one problem I had with it is that due to the way the keyboard was wired, I was physically unable to press Shift, Z, and X at the same time. Now, Shift is the focus button, which I'm holding kind of a lot here to slow down. Z is the shoot button, and X is the bomb button. So you could death bomb by holding all three of those, pressing all three of those. But if X just doesn't work, then your death bombs are never gonna work. Okay. This is probably the first, like, kind of tricky boss attack in the game. Oh, that was a panic bomb. I didn't need to do that. Oh, bombs are also good for killing bosses, I guess. Alright. I kind of wish I saved that. I should not have used that bomb. Whatever. We're going to be allowed to do continues here, so that's fine. Okay. Just say things are kind of starting to ramp up here. I feel like I kind of grew sick of this stage theme a little bit after this being my first introduction to the hell side of Bullet Hell. Yeah, I think the practice run I was doing a couple days ago with this went a little bit better. Oh, I did not need to do that bomb either. Ah, what is wrong with me here? Well, better waste a bomb than die. Well, I got a lot of one-ups. Ah, whoa, okay. Alright. You kind of can't... I don't think you can kill these things. You just kind of have to wait it out. Alright. So here is the mid-boss. She doesn't actually have a canon name, but people have started calling her Kawakuma. This little devil, I guess. People seem to like her, which, I don't know, she's cute for the 5 seconds she appears. Even the very insignificant Stage 2 mid-boss kind of has a name now. Everyone just started calling her Daiyose, which I think translates to Big Fairy. Actually, Daiyose appears in the mobile game, oddly enough. Interesting that they decided to include her, but, like, there's some, like, actual major characters from other games that have been featured in it that are just not in there. Okay. Alright, so this is good. So the way this works is you're supposed to kind of... When you kill the fairy, all the other stuff on the screen kind of dies. So you kind of have to use that to your advantage here. This part can get overwhelming if you let it, but... Best thing to do is to just try to stand where all the stuff's coming from and kill it before it actually does anything to you. Yeah, that's the way a lot of patterns work in this game. Alright. Well, oh crap. One thing you can take advantage of as well is when you get full power, all the stuff on the screen dies. So that's pretty useful. Okay, so Stage 4 boss. This is Patchouli. She's kind of an anemic bookworm, but she knows lots of magic. So Patchouli is interesting in this game because she actually has different attacks depending on what shot type you're playing as. So I'm oh god. So I'm playing as Reimu's A shot type, which is the homing one because I'm too lazy to be able to position myself. I think oh god, I'm off my game today. I do kind of like her B shot type as well, which is the focus fire type one, but I think the attacks that Patchouli gets when you use that one are way harder. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. The main reason I decided not to bother doing face cam for this one is because it's just going to be a lot of me like leaning into the screen, and I don't feel like doing that. Oh God. Okay. You know what? Let's just say we're going to be using continues this run. I think I did say I was only about 60% confident in me actually doing well here. Okay, and then that was a completely pointless panic bomb. Nice. Whatever. Let's let it come out. Okay. Alright, so her thing here is like she does like element attacks, and then after her first couple spells in, she starts combining them. So that's what's going on here. It's pretty cool. Also, this theme is like really intense. There's a lot of like different contrasting moods going on here, but they like all kind of fit together really nicely. Okay. This one's not too bad. Okay. Alright, now for the really hard stage. As you can see, we're 15 minutes in, and there's only 6 stages, so think what you want of the length of the game. Okay. These games are not long. They're meant to be... Wow, another panic bomb. I really got to stop doing that, because I actually need these bombs for the boss of this stage. Whatever, I've already resigned myself to the fact that we're not 1cc'ing this. There we go. Nice and fail. Okay. Okay. That probably helped me a lot. Alright. Here's Sakuya. She's a mage. She's complaining about cleaning. So her thing is she throws knives and stops time. I don't remember if she has a time-stopping attack in her mid-boss form. Ah! Crap. Okay. Well, there's one continue. No 1cc. That's fine. Oh. God. God. I've 1cc'd this before, so... Okay, you know what? I have to kind of resign myself to I'm gonna be bombing through a lot of her attacks. And then I'll have 2 more... At least 2 more continues left for the final boss. Dum bum bum. Dum dum da 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 dum dum dum. Okay. Okay. These are the type of noises I make when I'm playing these games. You shall not pass. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so a lot of people seem to agree that she is actually harder than the final boss. And, I'd probably say that. Oh, God. Funny waifu, yes. So this is her underrated theme. She appears, she has another theme in the 9th gate. And, that's the one that gets all the remixes. This one hardly ever does. Okay, so this is an attack I am able to kind of dodge. This one's not too bad. It's kind of got a clear path it's expecting you to follow here. There we go. But there's a lot of knives flying around. Later games, I find the stage 5 bosses tend to have a few more health bars. But I'm okay with her having less because she's not easy. Oh, okay. Alright. Ah! No, she stopped me and I was trying to go for the P block. Whatever, bomb. And did I still miss the P block? I think I did. Okay, I can get one more. Knives flying everywhere. Where did she get all those knives? Oh, I walked right into that. I walked right into that. Okay. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, alright. Her time stop actually saved me there. No. If I had one complaint about this shot type of Reimu's here, it's that her bomb doesn't, like, clear enough stuff off the stage compared to some of the other ones. Alright. Final stage. It's got that final stage atmosphere, too. Okay. This one's not too bad. I find the series is kind of inconsistent as to how difficult it wants to make the final stages. This one feels closer to a victory lap. Something, lots of knives, yes. Innumerable amount of sharp blades are traveling through the air in order to cause my player character to be stabbed and subsequently killed. Absolutely. Now, what's unfair is that, eventually, Sakuya becomes a playable character in future games. And, okay, probably don't need... Okay. And she throws knives, but it doesn't one-shot things. Alright, here we go. Final boss time. Young lady. Alright. The eternally young Scarlet Moon, Remelia. So the plot of this game is that Remelia is sending out a bunch of red mist to block out the sun because she's a vampire. Okay. Alright, off to a great start. This theme is iconic. Y'all might have heard remixes of this. Okay. Her first spell here is not too bad. You kind of just have to know what spots you're to watch out for. But yeah, this isn't nearly as stressful as like a bunch of time stop knives. There we go. Hey, I got a 1-up too. Yeah, she's not so bad. Awesome. Okay. This one I'm usually kind of bad at dodging. Because it has some kind of like visual effect that makes it a lot trippier than it really is. Which, like, messing around with the visuals is like a pretty interesting way to make stuff difficult. There's one boss in particular in the newest game that I will definitely cite as an example for that. Yeah, see, this attack is like super easy. Some of the final bosses do tend to be easier than the stage 5 bosses because there's a little bit more emphasis on spectacle, which is fine. Because, you know, the games are still, you know, they have a lunatic difficulty that you're oh, I did not need a bomb there. They all have a lunatic difficulty that's probably going to wreck you, so... Okay. This one's not too bad. I find that the smaller the bullets are, the harder they are to dodge. When we start getting, like, just small circle bullets, those are the worst. Okay. Pew pew. Ah, yep, okay. Dodge the small ones. It's always the small ones. Oh crap, okay. I overexerted myself there. Okay, we're at full power again. I think we're ready to finish this. She's got 2 more spell cards left. And, okay. This one I'm generally not very good at. I'll give it a shot, though. Okay. I was actually probably going to make that. Okay, her final spell card. One thing you may have noticed, while my bomb was still going, she turned into a bat. A lot of the final bosses have a thing that if you use a bomb, it does not let them take damage. So, oh crap. So you have to be able to deplete their health bar. Okay. This one I'm able to do sometimes. It's not too bad. Da, 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 da. Wow! Almost got her. Get there, we're basically coasting to the end of this now. And then we get to not see the bad ending. Alright, wait, hold on. Gotta hide that. I'll explain why in a second. So there's kind of one thing that Zune has said. He kind of has a very hands-off approach with fans doing anything with the series, considering why there's so much fan content. But he has said he doesn't like people showing the endings of the games at all. So I'm just gonna not show the endings. Granted, that was the bad ending, and probably one you'd end up seeing anyway. But, you know. Are these streams normally going to be Thursday? Well, this is in the title, so whenever I do these streams, it'll be on a Thursday. Either every Thursday or every other Thursday. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll probably do it next week too, so I can get through all the Windows games. But even the credits themes are, like, really catchy. But as you can see here, Zune does pretty much all the work. He's got a couple of, like, very small support people, but, you know. Alright. Oh no, spoilers for my real initials. What's the bad ending? I mean, all the bad endings are basically just some variant of, oh no, we didn't do it. Better try again. But I'm still gonna just not show them. Okay, so that was the main game of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. There's a little bit more. Since I have 1cc'd this before, there's an extra stage. And it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. So the extra stages are usually... Yeah, I gotta get the score cap to get the secret porn ending. And then it'd be very not worth it because it'll be drawn by Zune. Wow, okay. Already off to a bad start. So a lot of the extra stages seem to start with some kind of homing pattern like that, which I think is kind of interesting. Also, only some of the games start you with full power at the start of the extra stage. This is not one of them, as you can clearly see. That's fine though. It does give you at least one opportunity to cheese a bullet pattern by collecting enough. Ah, okay. Will I even reach the boss? I don't know. So I'll probably give this 2 attempts, just to see how far we can get. Because, I mean, if I said some theme from this game is iconic, the extra stage boss theme is a little too iconic for its own good. Like, I'd actually go as far as saying it's a little overrated. Oh god, that was a nothing pattern. I still died. But it's very good. Alright, so Pacholi's back. You're here again? I'm here again. Alright. Let's go. I think I'm able to dodge, like, one of her attacks here, but not all of them. So I think difficulty-wise, people seem to agree that the extra stages are kind of like... Okay, well, that's one attempt down. People seem to agree that the extra stages are somewhere between, like, hard, like the easier end of hard and the harder end of hard. Because it's not as much that they're super impossible as it is that they're just, like, longer and have, like, much crazier stuff going on in them. Alright, I'm ready for homing attack now. So yeah, you're basically just expected to graze your way through these. Hard or bullshit? No, they're just hard. There's very little actual bullshit in these games. It's just a good dose of get good. Okay. The sooner I get to max power, the sooner I can hopefully okay, let's no, I'll do it now. The sooner I can hopefully okay, alright. Right. Let's not die here again, because okay. Oh my god! No, I don't think I died at that one last time. I died at the fade out of this one. Okay. No more dying during easy mode. There we go. Actually, probably the biggest example of bullshit in the series was, playing the 10th game's final boss on easy. Her final attack is like actually harder than it is on normal because the bullets moving slower make it easier for it to box you in. So that's probably more a matter of easy mode doesn't get play tested as much. Okay, I thought I could squeeze through that. And then there's the 11th game where once he's seeing it on normal, on1C sees it on, or, dang it, whatever. Alright, I think we've had our fix of this. 1C seeing the 11th game on normal will, or on easy, will undo it on normal, and then you have to re-unlock the extra stage. Alright, so that one was Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Alright, let's move on to the next game. One sec, I need to get that open. And, yeah, also remember to actually put in the audio here. Alright. So that's one. Perfect Cherry Blossom. This one's kind of unique in the sense that it has 2 extra stages. But, you have to beat the first one to unlock it. And, God, if I can do that. Alright, okay, so what's the lore? 90% of it is fanon. I can say that much. Let's see. I mean, it's just like the general lore of Touhou is that, every game there is a incident that needs to be resolved by the protagonists. And typically that is, Shrine Maiden Reimu, who is she runs the Hakure Shrine. That's also her name. And she's the one who kind of has to be the problem solver here in Gensokyo, the place all these games take place in. Gensokyo is kind of like a retro Japan-ish place that is that does exist on top of the real world, but is in kind of an alternate dimension thing. So this game's plot is that our mysterious antagonist, who we'll see at the end, is stealing spring. So it's very cold, and everyone wants to do something about that. Now her intentions are not entirely malicious, but because she's kind of whimsical. Not every antagonist of the series here is like actually doing something bad per se, which is kind of what makes it interesting. But yeah, the main antagonist of this game is probably my second favorite character in the series. I do like winter, but when you exist in a world where convenient indoor heating doesn't really exist, I can see a preference towards spring. Yeah, spring is kind of a pain because allergies. I used to not, like, actually get seasonal allergies, but now I do all the time. Because, every spring around here, it's the annual yellowing, where all the pollen comes out, and everyone's car, it just turns yellow as it gets coated. So if you didn't notice, the mid-boss here was Chirno, the second boss of the game we displayed before this. And Bloody White Rock here is not particularly difficult. He's definitely harder than the first boss of the previous game, though. I will say that. On average, this game is definitely harder than Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. But, yeah. As you can see, Zun's art got a little bit better. Sakuya's face looks a lot better than it did in the last game. What's the easiest game? I would probably say 13. Though apparently Zun thinks it's 18, and I don't know if I'd agree, or no, maybe it was 17. I don't know if I'd agree with that, but yeah, as far as easy ones go, 13 and 8 are probably the easiest ones. 8, one reason why 8 is especially easy compared to some of the other ones is, if you play as Reimu in that one ability she has is, like, making the death bomb timing window stupidly long, so you effectively have way more lives in that one. So yeah, if you were to try one of them for strictly because you wanted to start with the easiest one, I'd say start with 8. Unfortunately, I think the early Windows games are a little bit harder to, I don't think there's a convenient way to get them legally. 10 onward is on Steam, so as we play those games, I will be encouraging you all to buy them. But, yeah, oh, dang it. Why can't I do this attack? When does his art get good? 13. No, good is definitely relative. But his art style is at least charming. So you can kind of deal with it being kind of bad. And I guess the unintended side effect of his art being not that good is that his designs are good. So with the bad official art, it really encourages people to make a lot of fan art. And my god, is there a lot of fan art, and so much of it is so good. This is probably one of the most fan-arted series out there. But, I mean, just like, his art already got drastically better from this game, the last game to this one. .13's art reminds you of 19TS anime, using 90s with just 20 colors. It's a nice simple art style that he's like actually kind of able to draw in. Like the proportions got a lot more normal, which was definitely a problem in some of the games. Yeah. Oh no, it's moving faster now. Chen's not too hard. I think her mid-stage spell card is harder. Yeah. That's probably a good way of describing it. Okay. Yeah, I like that art style. That's probably the art style he's stuck with for the longest. Usually he changes it slightly every like 2 or 3 games. Which character has stupidly big tits? Actually, none of them. He kind of intentionally draws them all flat-chested to not sexualize them. But people have definitely decided which ones are busty and not. So, let the fan art decide that for you. I think the one that most often gets depicted as being very busty is probably Man of Culture. The one that most often ends up being very busty in fan art is probably Komachi. She is the Reaper girl from 9, which we'll see her when we play that. And I think you can probably guess from her design, like, why people would depict her that way. There's actually a running joke about Sakuya here patting her chest, because in one of the fighting games, now the fighting games are made by other studios. I think it's always the same people at Tasagare Frontier. For some reason, Sakuya is like super busty in that game and like not in some of the other ones. So the joke is that she pads her chest, and calling her out on it. Yeah, calling her out on it is she throws a knife at you. So this song here is my personal favorite in the whole series. It's got a lot of like really elegant charm and bounce to it. This is kind of an underrated song. Vivi, you're here, welcome. You missed the first game already. These games are not long. I'll shut up for a second and let everyone appreciate the song. Alright, 1-up. One nice thing about some of the earlier games is to actually let you set the number of starting lives you have. In the 8th game, you can set your starting lives to, like, full, which is ridiculous because you're never going to need that many because you're just going to cap it out. We'll play 3 and 4. We're doing 2 games per stream. And this is actually 6 and 7. I'm saving the 1 through 5 for after I play through all of these. 1 through 5 was on the PC 98, which is, as far as the West is concerned, obscure Japanese computer system. Back when, like, computer consoles were a thing. And those are primitive and interesting. But especially the first game in the series. I want that one to be a surprise. Unless you're gonna play it yourself beforehand, don't look it up. I want to see what everyone's reaction is to us seeing what the first game is. First game is still a bullet hell, technically, but it's very different. Touhou one, I'm probably doing that one last. So the plan is I will play through 18, the most recently released one, and then I will play through the PC 98 games backwards. As far as games that are getting their own stream, 15 is getting its own stream, and 1 will get its own stream. Gen Z gang? Okay. I feel old. Because Touhou 1 has infinite continues, and I'm going to play it on the highest difficulty. And I have beaten it on the highest difficulty, but, you know, with infinite continues. 4 games per stream now? No, I'm not mentally prepared for that. Also, I didn't prepare the backdrop for it. I mean, I can, this game is, Touhou 7, Perfect Cherry Blossom. If you're ever confused as to what game it is, just look at the side of the screen. No. Next stream is going to be 2 games again, because that will round out the Windows era, or the early Windows era. There's also, we can spend more time messing around after one of these games if there's like a stage you want to see again, or if you want me to try the extra stage more. But 9 is interesting. 9 might actually take longer, or maybe shorter. I don't actually know how long. I don't remember how long it takes to do a full playthrough of 9. 9 works very differently, so I just kind of did some like practice runs as a warm-up. Okay. But also part of my intention is like I want to keep these streams short because I don't have time I don't really have time to stream 4 days a week. I'd like to, and I probably can, but there's other stuff I want to be doing that I'm falling behind on. Like, if you remember on Monday, why does Knife Girl have maid outfit? Because she's a maid. She's the maid to the vampire that we fought at the end of the last game. And actually, Sakuya here is one of the few human characters in the series. Actual humans are very rare. Everyone is pretty much some form of yokai. Reimu's human, Marisa, who we have not actually seen in-game at all yet, but she's on the right of the screen there. She's one of the other playable characters. She is human. Another playable character that will be in some of the later games is also human. But humans are a rare breed in Gensokyo. At least ones who can do magic and shit. No. Oh, I messed that up. The only thing rarer than a human in Gensokyo is a male. Well, that's not totally true. Humans that matter. Because there is also like an entire village of humans, so you know part of Reimu's motivation to like keep the peace is to protect the human village. Okay. Nope, got it on there. And the other thing about Reimu's shrine is that she kind of just becomes friends with everyone she beats up over the course of the games. So they all just kind of show up and hang out at her shrine. So she's supposed to be the yokai exterminating shrine maiden, but she also basically runs the yokai shrine. Okay, so this big boss here, Lily White, people seem to like her. She's actually a playable character in the mobile game, so that's fun. And, you know, she's cute, so why not? Yeah, actually, no, I think we're going to see one male. In the early games, Reimu actually wasn't able to fly, so she rode on this turtle named Genji. Which mobile game? Lost Word. Of course it's gacha game, but it's fun. Did I not tell you about that one yet? I know I informed you that 18 came out, but so many funny balls on the screen. Yeah, this is basically funny ball hell. Gacha hell or gacha nice? Gacha nice, because as far as gacha aspects go, it basically uses Azure Lane's model for it, so it's designed for sane people. It basically showers you in the gacha currency. Like you can make at least 10 a day, which is enough to pull twice. Actually, you'll be pulling thrice, because like one of the things is you pull and get 5, and then you get about 10 more. So you can keep pulling. The character pull rate is 5%, which is great. And there's only one rarity of characters. So no, like, oops, I got my favorite character and she's shit. Well, I mean, some of them, not all characters are made equal, but, you know. Okay, this boss. They're tough. Dun 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 dun. Okay, one thing I found about this boss is they're like really tricky when you're using a non-homing shot type. A lot of their patterns have them moving around to places that you can't really reach them very easily. This the Maids of Yarnum? Sure. Well, they're not maids. They're like possessed instruments. There's a word for what they're called. I don't remember what it is. And as far as like deep Santas of Yarnum, call them what you like. There's some more lore going on with. They actually supposedly have like there's a fourth sister who like only appears in like, I don't know what she appears in. I think she's like referred to or like in one of the mangas or something. Now there are a couple Touhou mangas that aren't just like random dojins. And they're all very good. Actually my favorite character in the series, Kazun, is from one of the mangas. I will look at tiny moving bosses are like the hardest thing to do. Yeah. Because cave games have full screen bosses. I mean, at least they have the little enemy indicator on the bottom of the screen to tell you where they are. But also, you know, good thing you also have homing shot types. That was 70% of the dojins are porn. I mean, logically speaking, yes, but there are also plenty of just nice ones. I've read a couple of them. They're nope, not happening. I've read a couple of the safer work ones, and they're usually pretty nice. Like I said, like the majority of like content for Touhou is faning, because you know there's only so many main games. But I think it's kind of like Zun's intention. He kind of wants people to like really form whatever relationship they want with the characters. Give them just enough of a personality to like, you know, make them something, and then all of their nice quirks you can kind of fill in the blanks yourself and have lots of fun with it. I should have bought that. The Touhou Dojin music community is the best thing to happen in music. It's a shame that Hallozy is on semi-permanent hiatus, though. I was just re-listening to like all of their albums lately, and God, they're all masterpieces. Especially Tonic Triangle. Cause that what happened with them? No, they just didn't. I think the main guy behind it said he's just like not satisfied with where his music has been going lately. Which, whatever, I can respect that, but it's still sad. Cause the last album was one of their better ones. At least Iron Attack is still making like 3 albums a year. Okay. I'm very worried for the boss of this stage. She is extremely difficult. And, actually, after we finish the main game here, and I fail on the extra stage a little bit, actually, I recently obtained a, what was the Satan Worshipper up here? Which, I don't know who you're talking about, actually. Oh, I love the way the music is timed here. It's so, such a good transition. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so Yomu, she is a half ghost. See that little that big thing floating behind her? That's her ghost half. There's a lot of like fanon jokes where people like kind of pretend it's like a marshmallow and want to eat it, which I think is really funny. Yeah, her gimmick is really tricky. It's very good at like luring you into a false sense of security as to whether or not you're actually going to be able to dodge through something. But I'm actually doing pretty alright here, though. I still have a good chunk of lives. I've been fairly good about bombing. Haven't been panic bombing as much as I did in the last game. But let's see if Yomu eats up all of my stuff here. See, like, Yomo's design is... Her art's actually pretty decent. Like, her proportions aren't wonky. Like, the eyes are big, but that's an anime thing. The face isn't, like, atrocious or anything like that. Yes, after I finish the main game, I will show off the figure of Yomu I just got a couple days ago. Okay. So the plot here is that Yomu's boss is collecting all the spring to make this tree, this underworld tree blossom. Dang it. Every time I start talking during a tricky pattern, something bad happens. Ah, God. Okay. I need to buckle down now. Collecting the spring to make a tree blossom. Just because she wants to see what would happen. It's not malicious. It's not fuck your spring. Okay. This one, obviously, this one is okay. But it gets progressively harder as you go through it, which I think is a good, okay. Oh god. Her boss is not a man of science. Is a lady of science. But yes. And, how do you collect spring? Magic. Oh, the knives in the middle of that make that one very tricky. Okay. Eat frogs. I wouldn't quite say that's how. Okay. So I don't think I've explained the mechanic of this game. So when you collect a bunch of cherry blossom panels, items, whatever, pickups, associated spring with frogs, fair enough. Oh, dang it. If you've noticed me, some of the droppable items that I'm picking up are pink. Those are cherry blossom petals. And when you collect a bunch of them, you get an aura around you. And that aura, when it gets hit, it breaks, and then everything on the screen pops. Or, if you manage to keep it alive for the entire duration, then you get a point toss. And points actually. Oh god. No, you know what? I'm not even trying to dodge this one. Points actually matter in the older games because they're also tied to 1-ups. Okay. Good. Yes! Oh, no. My performance with this one is very inconsistent. I can get it sometimes. Oh. Sean, welcome. Okay, I got it. Whew. I think that one can actually, kill you on the fade out. Alright. So if I'm very responsible with my bombs here, I can probably 1cc this. Which has to actually be the first time I do it. I've never actually 1cc this one on normal. I think this is the only game in the series where you can unlock the extra stage by 1cc'ing it on easy. Okay. Oh, I didn't call it out too much, but if you notice, every time I'm focusing, there's a little white circle on me. That's because you can jam the slide to the left and right. Now it's cha-cha real smooth. Yeah. So yeah, this is the first game that they actually let you see your hitbox, which is nice. You usually kind of just get a feel for it anyway and don't think about it too hard, but whatever. Okay, so I can afford... Actually, no, I think bombing this one is basically free because, yeah, Yomu just kind of drops a bomb anyway. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I have 3 lives left. Oh, this is great. You ever play these more Paracles, the Demon Prince boss fight? Well, here's the thing. The only ones that matter are the ones that are, like, directly around you. You dislike spring? No, I'm mad because I like it. Need more spring. Alright, so Yuyuko here, she's a ghost. She's been living in the underworld for too long. And just wants to see spring. I don't actually get that line. Alright, give us warmths. This theme is absolutely gorgeous. Probably my second or third favorite song in the series. Okay. I'm even bad at her first non-spell card attack. Though I do like how this plays out. There's so much on screen now. I don't... Oh, I've actually gotten this one before. Okay. This one is, like, really hard if you're using a non-homing shot type. There we go. Yeah, using Sakuya's other shot type makes that one a lot harder, I found. Because when I was doing it, if you saw on Discord, I had this game open. I was doing a practice run, and yeah, that one really wrecked me. Oh god. It's the bottom of the health button. Okay. We're still fine. We're still fine. Okay. This one's kind of. This one's not too bad. I'll read what you said. In a bit. No. Will I do a practice run for all of them? Probably. I can't guarantee it's going to ensure success, because... Oh, bombing away. Because, like I said, these games are really hard. I might not need one for 8. I recall at least once I've been able to, like, just blind FCC 8. Or 1cc, not FCC. Where am I saying FCC from? Must be thinking of censorship. Okay, this one is kind of a bitch. Nope. Alright, so the trick to this one is you kind of have to make it go as like far away from you as possible. Okay. I probably got it. Okay, there we go. Okay. I probably won't do a practice run for 15, because that one doesn't need it. You'll see why when we get there. And 15 is also the hardest one, by far. 15 was deliberately made to be a lot more trial and error-y with figuring out the bullet patterns. Apparently Zune has said that he was influenced by I Want to Be the Guy. So think of that what you will. Okay. Nope. Snoping out of that one. Apparently I have cleared that one before. This one also shows you your record against it. This one's kind of interesting because it just does one thing of big bullets at the very beginning of it, and then just proceeds as normal after that. Oh god. Okay. All right. I have plenty of lives left, plenty of bombs left. Now, as I said, final boss attacks, you usually can't bomb through them. So as long as I'm careful here. But she does have one more trick up her sleeve. I probably didn't mean to do that, but whatever. No! No, 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 no. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, this is where it's gonna get really intense. Alright. Oh god, my track record against this is bad. Okay, alright. Ah, damn it! So close. All right. Oh god, if I didn't fuck up the one bomb, I don't know why I'm holding the shoot button. But this is just a timeout. Oh, that was so close. So close. All right. What am I fighting? This is just her final attack here. Currently, she is not of any physical form. This part's so cool. Ah, she become tree. Yes. Ah. The music transition as this attack is fading out is so awesome. And watching the attack slow down as all hell is like finally fading away. Alright, as promised, I said I won't show the endings. Just it's another, you know, oops, I failed going back, but I won't show them. I'll respect Zone. Okay. I don't think he said anything about the credit themes, so I can put that back up. But okay, in the meantime, I said I'd show it off. Oh, right. That's going. He wants people to earn it. Yeah, this window works by having your mouse there. 7th. See, it's a 7th game. This was released all the way back in Comic-Con 64. Wow. So this is, like, early 2000s. And me! Next Phantasm. That's a Touhou word if I've ever heard one. Oh, God, that was so close! Almost had the 1cc there. But, that's fine. Okay, as promised, or did I promise? I don't even know if I promised. Let me, quickly, pull up the webcam here. No, I'm gonna pull up, webcam. I'm real. Hi, hello. I was gonna show this off. See, I got a nice figure of Yomu here. Like there's a line of like Sega made Touhou figures that I think they were all just prize figures, you know, ones that you usually get for like in a crane machine or for like me and my figure. All right. I'm not keeping my face up here, but yeah. But these Touhou figures are like really nice for all the quality. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Hold on. I have a figure of Yuyuko as well. Let me go get it. Alright, I'm back. Let me pull the webcam up again. I actually deleted it as a OBS object. Okay. And this is Yuyuko. It's got like lots of like nice whooshes coming out of her fan effect here. I like it. Like these weren't expensive figures. Like I got them for like 40-ish, which is not too bad considering that I don't think these are currently being made at the moment. And pretty much every figure is like a limited thing. But, okay. So, we got a little bit more to do with Perfect Cherry Blossom before we call it a night. So I did not... So this is the one game where you can unlock the Touhou emotes. I mean, if you want them. If you can think of a good one for it. This is the one game where you can unlock the extra stage by playing on easy mode. And I didn't do it with Sakuya, and I kind of wish I did. Okay. As I pointed out last time, extra stages usually have like that kind of pattern at the beginning. Lots of big homing stuff. Okay, alright. Gotta go? Alright. You're gonna miss me dying on this stage anyway. We're not beating this. If I get to the boss, that'd be awesome. I think I was able to do it when I tried the other day. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Alright, so, Chen... Yep, yeah, stream's gonna be over in probably about 10-15 minutes anyway. So we have Chen here again. The, Stage 2 boss, if you remember her. Oh, I didn't need to do that bomb. I did not need to do that bomb. I definitely did not need to do that bomb. Oh, I've cleared this one twice. Out of 61 attempts. They really do. You know, I find extra stages and stage 3s always tend to have good music. I mean, all the music is good. Well, hey, look, there's a fail already. Not saving that replay. Let's try again. I'm not sure if I like this mix of the song more than the Phantasm stage mix of it. And for those of you who don't know, this game has 2 extra stages. By beating this one, and there's like one other not that difficult to fulfill condition, you unlock the Phantasm stage, which is like kind of a remix of this stage with a much crazier boss. And that boss theme is, yep, we're going upstairs. Who knows why they're there, considering we're just flying above them. Rainbow always moves slower, but I feel like she kind of moves a little too slow in this game and in the next game as well. No, I probably wasn't with that. I was totally going with that. Hello, Chen. We meet again. Totally new Shikigami now. And if you can't tell, Reimu also has a smaller hitbox than everyone else. So that's one reason to play her. She does make some things kind of easier. Oh, okay, alright. Alright, round 63 against this attack. If you can't see, it's in the top right corner under the spell card name. It says my history against this, which is apparently not very good. Who knows? Maybe I'll do good this time. This might be a winner. No. Nope. God, even when I'm bombing, I can still barely do it. Oh god, I cleared this one only once out of 48 attempts. Oh, okay, I was out of bombs. Have I played Undertale? You bet I have. It's one of my favorites. Oh, just die, Chen. I think you've asked that before, and I think I said I would be open to playing that eventually. Undertale's like just an infinitely charming game. Okay, this part is kind of tricky. Oh, there's a bomb in my future. Hey, I depth bombed right. Oh, I don't know if I have it in me to do a genocide run emotionally. No, I have been looking for an excuse to replay Undertale ever since the Switch port came out, because I have not seen the new content in that yet. Okay. So that pattern you kind of have to trick into oh, no. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Sandstone? Yeah, I know. I'll consider it. I mean, we're definitely doing true ending. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so here is Yakimo. She is the minion of the real super boss. Oh, I am absolutely not beating this. I'll tell you that right now. I am not beating this. Alright, so Ran's boss here is you can see that Ramu's had a meta line talking about how Chen was a pushover for just being a stage 2 boss. Okay, so this is big concentrate time. Okay, this attack is actually not that bad. It's actually just a graze attack. A very claustrophobic graze attack, but a graze attack nonetheless. I should have been dodging the other direction. God. Out of all like the spirally attacks in the series, that one's one of the tough. This one's really tricky. Oh good, thank God, I need this. I need this. It's gonna fade away like right before. We're good. No! No! Okay, alright. Cool, I haven't dodged this one successfully ever. That's a good sign. Okay, oh, crap. No. Fine, bomb. See if I care. The extra... Look how many health bars she has. The little tiny squares next to her. Those are all her extra health bars. She's got too many of them. What's she even doing with those? Hey, I was able to beat this one before. I don't remember how it goes though. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, this one's actually okay. That one's doable. Oh yeah, she has a health bar. Yeah, bomb that. Please go back in my range. I just want to hit you once. Fine. Fine. This is the reason why I prefer focus types. But yeah, the bosses even drop like bombs and stuff in the extra stage. That's how long the fights are. So I appreciate that. Okay, this attack is a breather. This one's a breather. She still has like 7 health bars left. Okay, this attack is tricky. It sometimes it doesn't look that hard, but apparently I've never been able to do it. Whoa, okay, alright. Nope. I probably could have made that. But, you know. Ah. Okay. We actually saw the extra boss this time. So that's a new one. But, oh boy. Oh god, I've actually gotten a little bit farther on this boss before, I guess. But okay. So that ends our first Touhou shindig here. So next week we will be playing, probably if next week or the week after. Just be subscribed. You'll see. Y'all are subscribed. You know. You'll see if it's coming out or not. Next week we'll be playing the 8th and 9th game, Imperishable Nights and Phantasmagoria Flower View. So look forward to that. It's a shame that I did not get the 1cc on this game. If I didn't die to Chen's stupid mid-boss attack, I would have been fine. Alright. So see you all on Saturday for Conquest, hopefully. Alright, peace out, friends.